From 1946 to 1948, United States public health researchers were sent to Guatemala to deliberately infect 1,308 Guatemalans with syphilis, gonorrhea, and chancroid without their knowledge or consent through systematic experimentation under the guise of medical trials. Led by Dr. John C. Cutler, the infected included incarcerated people, mental health patients, children in orphanages, sex workers, indigenous Guatemalans, leprosy patients, and soldiers. Additionally, another 3,820 Guatemalans were affected by these trials, whether they were exposed or used as control subjects. The purpose was to test whether penicillin could prevent STD infections in order to find better treatments for U.S. military personnel. Guatemala was chosen because the U.S. felt that researchers could operate under secrecy, and quite simply, it would be easier to get away with something so horrifically inhumane there, they felt. Methods used during the trials included having infected sex workers paid by the U.S. government have sex with prisoners and soldiers, syphilis injected directly into patients' spinal fluid, gonorrheal pus from infected soldiers' genitals injected into other soldiers, and bacteria poured into open wounds on genitalia and faces. 83 people died during the experiments. Only 678 people received any kind of treatment, with many left untreated to serve as control groups. Blood samples from these trials may still be used for research today in U.S. laboratories. Not only was no one compensated, but multiple lawsuits brought against the U.S. have failed. The Obama administration issued a formal apology, but without compensation, which could never make up for what was done anyway. Any apology is hollow. With so many people left untreated, it is not known whether descendants are still suffering health effects such as neurological damage, hearing loss, bone deformities, and other lifelong disabilities typical of congenital syphilis, as there has been no follow-up research or medical assistance provided to victims' families.